The vagus nerve is a really important part of our parasympathetic nervous system. This is the nervous system that controls the parts of our body that promote rest, relaxation, digestion and reproduction. Unfortunately, when people are really stressed, as so many of us are in the modern world, that part of our nervous system gets switched off quite easily. It's why we see people coming with symptoms of digestive disorders. Maybe their thyroid has slowed down, maybe they're having heavy menstrual periods. All of these kind of things are symptoms of a parasympathetic nervous system that just isn't firing the way that we want it to. It's also deeply associated with pain. So when we're in pain, a lot of the cues that our body gives to our brain tell us that we're in danger. And so it stimulates our sympathetic nervous system, which is our fight or flight response. So there are 3 simple tricks that you can use to hack your vagus nerve and calm your parasympathetic nervous system. So the vagus nerve is one of the longest nerves, in fact it's the longest nerve in the body, and it also has peripheral branches. And funnily enough, one of the peripheral branches is in your ear. It's the afferent auricular vagus nerve, and you can stimulate it just by taking your finger, placing it inside your ear and applying a gentle amount of traction, just a little bit of pressure downwards. Should be quite firm. You should be able to feel that it's tractioning downwards. And we can just hold that there for sort of 10 to 15 seconds, and that will stimulate the vagus nerve through there. Another really easy way to stimulate the vagus nerve is by humming. And it's really helpful if you're in acute pain, as many of my patients are. You go to move, it hurts, you take in a deep intake of breath, a sharp intake of breath, because it's painful. And what that does is it tells your brain that you're in danger. You're fueling oxygen into your brain, so you're going to prepare those muscles to run away from whatever is about to attack you. It's a very primal response. It's our limbic system, our internal alarm system, that's kicking into play. So what we want to do is to hum, stimulate that diaphragm to encourage us to take deeper breaths and to help send a signal to our body that tells our brain that we are safe, that we are not in danger. The third thing that you can do is a technique. It's called the butterfly hug, and all that you're going to do is take one arm, so my left arm to the top part of my right shoulder, my left hand to the top part of my right shoulder, my right hand to the top part of my left shoulder, and you're giving yourself a nice little hug here. So you're applying pressure across the top of your chest, and then what you're going to do is nice and firmly, not too light but also not too hard, you're going to apply a nice steady tap to each side of your body. This is thought to again help to activate our limbic system, so that really primal part of our brain that controls our internal alarm system. It's thought to help with regulating that, and it's also thought to activate our prefrontal cortex, which is involved in higher level thought function. So we're helping with the limbic system with emotional processing, and also activating the prefrontal cortex with that higher level thought function. So it's a really good way to help keep ourselves grounded. If you're in a distressing situation, if you're experiencing really severe anxiety, these are 3 little things that you can do, and this butterfly hug one is lovely because you can also combine it with a nice hum.